Hello and welcome back to CC Stories, and I'm finally playing Gabriel Knight 3, The Blood of the Sacred, Blood of the Damned. Let's just say it hasn't been easy to get this game on recording, and hopefully the music is not too loud. I can't change it because it's in the menu. I think let's run the intro and get inside the game where the music is not so loud, so I can actually make a little intro. But anyway, let's hit the intro first. Hopefully it's not too loud.
Did two men with a trunk get off here by any chance?
Oui?
Which way did they go?
That way, monsieur.
Oh, where are we anyway?
Guise. France. Let me help you, monsieur. There is a taxi out front, and a hotel nearby in Rennes-le-Chateau.
Appreciate it.
Okay, that was the intro, and hopefully it wasn't too loud. Yes, as you can see, I have already changed the volume settings, and I have to see. Yes, and the resolution. This is what I'm recording, and but the output is 1920 1080, if I remember correctly. I'm sorry, it's quite late at the moment, and I've been actually fighting a few hours to get this working. There are maybe ways to up the resolution. I tried a few of them. Some of them work. Some of them, well, not didn't actually work. It really is so old game, so it really doesn't work with the new GPUs. Everything else, of course, is high. Incremental rendering had to take that off because it caused problems. Volume quite low. Let's hopefully they are not too loud. Actually, I could make a new save. And let's see, what was this actually show this screen. Okay, inventory, pause, F5. Okay, F5. Yeah, and it works. Anyways, yes, this is a game from 1999. It's actually, well, November 19th was when it was released, at least in the US, in EU 1999. So it's what, 22 years old. Last of the Gabriel Knight games. Of course, that's the remaster of the first one, but last of the new ones. Blood of the Sacred, Blood of the Damned. One of the games I always wanted to play, and well, I played quite a lot of this. But one of those games I wanted to record. When I first started to think about the YouTube channel, like I have told earlier, I managed to make few recordings. I recorded still life completely through, which ended up being destroyed on my hard drive, and it broke down. This was one of the games I tried to record and never really get it working. Hopefully it works now. Well, it's working now, but hopefully it continues to the end. And yes, it's I think it's very interesting to think that it's almost a year when I launched my YouTube channel, and since then I always been talking that I will record this if I can, and now we're doing it, hopefully. Hello, and this is Gabriel Knight. The hero Grace Nakimura is the other character we are playing with, but we start with the Gabriel Knight, and he is voiced by Tim Carey. I don't know. Anyways, and yes, this is a 3D. In 3D, it's has very interesting use of the 3D models, and you can actually up and down. And I think this is the only game I have seen using 3D like this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I can't remember any other games. There are some graphical bugs over here and there. And other point is that there are times when other characters in the game are doing things and you can miss stuff. So this is not going to be a perfect run or anything like that. Hopefully I don't even need to use the walkthrough, but we will see. Fortunately, I do know the cat puzzle, which is infamous. I think I said in Credit Matter that infamous change engine, I meant well, that's what you get when you're thinking infamous cat puzzle and famous change engine. Anyways, the infamous cat puzzle, that was a problematic, but almost, well, when you play adventure games, but point-and-click puzzle games, almost all of them have those few annoying puzzles, and that is one of them in this game. Anyways, I've been talking way too long, so we will finally see what we can see. So we are oh, by the way, yes, we are following a child, which we were hired to guard. Apparently, we didn't do such a good job with it. So Gabriel jumped on the train, followed the kidnappers, and now we are trying to find the kidnappers and the child. And in the original box there was actually a comic book which told the story, and I think it's with. I'm not certain. Excuse me. I'm not certain if it comes with the Good Old Games version, which I'm playing at the moment. I haven't checked. Anyways, let's see.
Good thing I have all this stuff in my room. You never know when you'll need a dresser.
Yes. And as you can see, if Gabriel is not on the screen, he walks fast. Whatever. Like he's over there. If I do like this, he walks. Ever so slowly. I think you can skip it.
That's the door to the bathroom.
You can use escape key to skip it, but if you are watching the stuff and not Gabriel.
Good thing I have all this stuff in my room. You never know when you'll need a dresser.
So he's right over there. Let's see. Anything inside the dresser? As we have learned from these games, we have to grab everything we can. No, what is that?
Your basic Y hanger. Good thing Joan Crawford ain't around.
Okay, but what is that?
I don't have a damn thing with me.
Okay, but I'm...
Your basic Y hanger. Good thing Joan Crawford ain't around.
Okay, let's... Apparently we can take that, but I'm... Again, meaning that...
Somebody must have had a note in here or something.
Yeah, let's grab that also. I'm tempted to play the other Gabriel Knights. Oh, little stuttering there. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it. I've been tempted to play the other Gabriel Knights 2, the 1 and 2. But we will see, And I will definitely continue Thief also, which I have been remiss to play. Basically, I have been taking a little break. Waiting my GPU, which had arrived finally, and PSU, set those up, set my computer up again, and doing other stuff.
What is that?
Come on, open it. Oh. Yes, let's see.
That door must lead to the adjoining room.
Yes. Oh, no. Excuse me. Never inhale coffee in your lungs. And I don't think there's anything else in here. Let's check the bathroom. Whoa, quite bright. Yeah, hopefully the brightness is okay. I noticed that the videos are quite dark. Do you go?
I could let you see me doing that, but then I'd have to kill you.
Okay. Well, with that voice, Tim Curry can do anything you want. Even kill me. No, I don't think there's anything.
Font of cleanliness.
Ha. So I guess we need to leave. Well, we don't have to, but... Can I? Anything in these? I can't remember.
Oh, there's nothing in there but dust bunnies.
Favorite kind of bunnies. Dust bunnies. Yes, you can see there's actually a score. 965. I think I'm not certain if you can get everything. I think you can, but I don't think I ever have cut those points. Because it's easy to miss stuff. I'm trying to... Oh, we do have inventory. Let's see, what do we have here?
My Schattenjäger dagger.
Schattenjäger dagger. Can I actually... Yes, I can inspect it. It's from the earlier games, and let's see.
Looking at my passport picture, it's a wonder the US ever let me go.
And we can inspect it. Okay, lovely. And what do we have here?
A good writer never goes anywhere without his notepad.
Okay. And of course, this is the person who actually hired
Prince
us.
James's calling card.
We are going to use it, and our room and our amulet.
The Schattenjäger talisman. It's kind of like a lucky rabbit's foot, only big and heavy.
Yes.
I went back to my old tape recorder. That jewel mount was a pain to lug around. Grace has been working on our procedure for cases. She wants us to take fingerprints, use this new program called Sydney, and do all this sort of, you know, official crap. So I don't think I'll record my conversations this time around, but I might be able to find some more creative uses for my tape recorder.
Yes. Creative uses, and he is correct. There's at least one I can remember. Yeah, there's getting some stutter there. It was there where even without recording, so there's nothing I can really do about it. We just have to hope that it won't crash.
I don't even know who's in that room yet.
Yeah, basically we don't know anything yet. Oh, was there any candy here? No, it's downstairs. Silly me, I'm taking too far steps. If I remember correctly, he might be Emilio Baza. Interesting fellow. That I can't remember. There are some candy over here. Can I...
Hey, free food.
Yes, can I take one? I think we will need that candy for what? Something? We definitely want to talk to him, but can we take the most important thing of all? Well, hello there.
If that's what I think it is, I can die a happy man.
Oh, great. Hey, how about some coffee out here, Mercy? Thanks, buddy.
Gabriel Knight. You wanker.
Mosley? Is that you?
No, it's my evil twin. What the hell are you doing here, Knight?
What am I doing here? What are you doing here?
I'm on vacation. I'm here with the tour group.
What kind of tour group?
You know, the touring kind.
And you guys came here?
Well, it's kind of special, it's a special treasure hunting tour group.
Treasure? What treasure?
Look, read the brochures, okay? I'm not the freaking tour guide.
Jeez, nice to see you too.
So what are you doing here again?
I came to see you.
What?
Sure. I called your number at the post.
Right, of course. I forgot I mentioned it. Well, it's great to see you. Great.
Yeah.
If you want to join a tour, you'll have to talk to Madeline Boothane. She's around here somewhere. And come up to the room later, would you? I'm in room 33.
Sure.
And thanks for surprising me, old pal.
No problem.
Well, 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 well. Who would have thunk that our old friend Mostly is here? He's actually a police officer. We do know him from... he's from the Gabriel Knight one. I can't remember if he's in the second one. Obviously, both are lying. And can I take more coffee? I could take more coffee if I... because I do need coffee. Oh yes. Less caffeine.
Coffee. Good stuff, too.
Yeah, the good stuff. Okay, well, we are done here. And do I want to talk to you first? Well, hello there.
There's a guy reading a newspaper in the lounge.
Yes. And he sneak up on me like that. Okay. Let's introduce ourselves.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Knight, Gabriel Knight.
And I am Emilio Baza.
Emilio. Interesting name. Where are you from, anyway?
The Middle East, originally.
Huh. Hey, you with that tour group by any chance?
I am, yes. Yes, I am.
And perhaps hunting the treasure.
Are you a treasure hunter, Emilio?
I suppose I am, but riches can be measured in many ways.
Well, that's true enough. So what do you think the treasure is?
Oh, I would not presume to say, Mr. Knight. At least, not out loud.
Okay, anything...
His name's Emilio Baza.
I don't think we need to talk to you at the moment. I do know we have to make a call, but before that... Hello there.
He must be the hotel receptionist. Don't think he was on duty when I came in last night.
No.
Ah, you must be Monsieur Knight in room 25. My name is Jean. If there's anything you need, I will be at your service most humbly.
Thanks.
Well, thank you. Well, let's not first ask about... No, we are not... I can't even speak anymore. We leave that for the last.
I hear there's supposed to be a treasure around here. You know anything about it?
The Chamber of Commerce, they asked me to sound mysterious. But between you and I, Monsieur Knight, I think le trésor is a myth.
Myth?
No offense. I hope you are proving me wrong.
Okay.
You've got a tour group staying here?
Ah, they filled the hotel. We have only the 7 rooms and they have taken every room but your room, monsieur. If I might say, monsieur is most fortunate to get his room. Particularly since he did not make the reservation, n'est-ce pas?
Oh, yeah. I'm lucky as all get out.
Oh, by the way, I have to check, but I'm almost certain you can't put on the subtitles. Anyways.
Do you know anything about the tour group, Jean?
No, monsieur. You shall have to speak with the mouth of the horse itself. Mademoiselle Butan is the tour group leader.
Okay, and Rennes-le-Chateau. Yes, we are in Rennes-le-Chateau. It's an interesting place, lots of history, and I do understand why it was chosen for this game. Oh.
Is there anything I should know about the town?
Rennes-le-Chateau? We have a small town, but a rich history. I suggest monsieur visite le musée de Saunière. It's just down the road.
Abbe Saunière.
Say, Jean, have you seen two men with a large trunk around the hotel? Maybe, checking in?
No, monsieur, but most of the guests arrived last night, oui? And I was, excusez-moi, not on duty. We have a number of gentlemen staying at the hotel. As to their luggage, I cannot say.
Well,
Maybe somebody else who works here might have seen the two men?
The night clerk is Simone. When she comes on duty this evening, perhaps monsieur could ask her.
well, perhaps then I can ask. And yes, we can. I think I can't take it.
I don't think they'd appreciate that.
No, but let's see, can we
These must be the people on the tour group.
Yes, can I make any note of
These must be the people on the tour group.
Bukeli? Can't remember if I can use.
Nope, those don't work together.
Oh, I have been missing that one. Nope, those don't work together.
Nope, those don't work together.
And yeah, you can see the black. Some graphical problems and nothing else we can do about it. I do know we need to get this one.
It's a black magic marker.
Yes, black magic marker. Unfortunately,
Oui, Monsieur Knight?
I could, but maybe I should wait until Jean's elsewhere.
yes, we can't take it just yet. Can we use this?
I think that would annoy him.
You think? Either we go outside or we are going here, and I think we are going here. Because we need to make a phone call. Let's see, there's the and grab that, and
I should call Prince James. I think I have his number on me somewhere.
yes, you do. I would say you have to listen carefully. Somebody comes in here for later.
Hello? Stewart's residence?
This is Gabriel Knight calling for Prince James.
Yes. One moment, please. Mr. Knight? What in God's name is...
I know you must be frantic. Let me explain. Last night, someone came into the bedroom through the window and took your son. I followed them, but I couldn't catch up. They went to the train station and boarded a train for Toulouse. I believe they got out of a little place called Cuiza. I'm still trying to track what happened next.
Cuiza? Near Rennes-le-Chateau?
Yes, you know it.
Gabriel, thank you very much for informing me. I must think for a moment, please. I'm afraid our investigation of the night visitors will have to be postponed. I'll send down some men to look into the kidnapping.
Wait a minute. What makes you think the night visitors weren't involved?
I don't have time to explain. Keep your eyes open until my men arrive, if you would. I'll send Miss Nakimura along. Oh, and naturally, your travel expenses and the fee we discussed will be taken care of.
Oh, that's not important.
Goodbye, Mr. Knight. Perhaps I will call on you again when I have time for such matters.
Goodbye.
There is someone else. Oh, Emilio.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo. I don't think I can do it just yet, but let's try.
I don't think I want to show that to him.
Or
I don't hear anything. Maybe he's got a long-winded telephone partner. Then again, maybe not.
Maybe not. Can I open?
That'd be kind of rude.
You think? Yeah, I think it would be.
Nope, those don't work together.
No, I can't do that just yet. Those are things you can easily miss. Oh, where's... I think we can take the... Oh, hopefully I'm fast enough. Well, this... Yes. We managed to take the black magic marker, and I'm not certain what we need next. I do think we need...
Don't feel like sitting down.
And...
A lounge. Ooh, how sophisticated.
Yes, lounge. So sophisticated. Anyways, I'm gonna take a quick peek at upstairs. And yes, you can use WASD, but it's quite fast. And down we go. I think we need to go out. Well, that was fast phone call. Can I talk to you about anything? Oh, yes, of course, checking in.
Nice place, huh? Did you get in last night?
Yes.
Not too late, I hope.
Not late, no.
Did you drive in?
A friend dropped me off. I'm not crazy about flying, and owning a vehicle. Such a nuisance.
Oh, friend. Drop him. Okay. Anything else?
I don't have anything else to say to him.
Okay. Yeah, I think I need to... Oh yeah, I was going to check. Can I get a subtitles? Sound options. Simultaneous volume, no. Graphic options. I don't think the gamma works. No, it doesn't work at all. Mid mapping, trilinear, texture, level of detail, game. Oh, captions. I can put the captions on. Okay, that's good. Sorry about that. I could also make a save. Nothing really problematic, but anyways, it's always good to have saves. And I think we are going outside finally.
Nope, those don't work together.
No, I'm not using the... Yep. Interesting. We'll be right back. Okay. I think everything should be okay now. Yeah, it crashed. I couldn't get out. I had to restart the game. So hopefully we can sort it out. And let's see. I hope everything's okay. Captions are on. Graphics, yes. And yes, I'm gonna make a save. Okay. I'm checking that recording is going. Everything's working. Chicken buckle, or actually rooster. I don't know. And that's Madeline Boudin. If I remember correctly, we might talk to her first. And after that, we could check a little bit around. Anyways, Let's see what Gabriel thinks about her.
Don't mind if I do.
Right, let's go and talk to her. Okay.
Well, hi. You must be Madeline Bouthane.
Perhaps. Who are you?
Gabriel Knight. You know Mosley from your tour? We go way back.
Ah, I should have recognized the accent.
What accent?
Never mind. So, you know Monsieur Mosley?
Oh, yeah. And I was wondering how much you'd charge me to, kind of hang with the group, given that I'm paying for my own hotel and all.
2,000 francs.
Kind of steep, innit?
This is the price of success. Do you wish to find the treasure or not?
I'll think about it.
Treasure. So what about checking in?
When did y'all get in?
Last night?
Late?
No. Why do you ask?
Just curious how long it took. You drove it?
Yes, from Toulouse. It's about 2 hours.
2 hours, yes.
Who all came in the van?
Most of the group flew into Toulouse. John Wilkes, Lady Howard, Miss Stiles, and your friend, Mosley. Messieurs Kelly and Baza made their own arrangements.
Yes, they did. What about the group?
So, what's this tour group do, anyway?
I guide my clients through the facts of the mystery and show them the important locations. From there, they can draw their own conclusions.
Well, how come you're not guiding them right now?
There is a lot to absorb in the town itself, Monsieur Knight. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. will be the first guided lecture.
Oh, well, I'll still think about it.
Yes, and what about the treasure?
So, you're the expert, right? What's your theory about the treasure of Rennes-le-Chateau?
I leave that to my clients. It is better that way, no?
Well, I think we already talked.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, I think we are done with her at the moment, and Baza really likes to follow us. Oh.
So much for that idea.
Okay. Where are you going? Well, let's go and check the bookstore first. Okay. Secret de Sangreal, Secret Sangreal, Secrets of the Holy Grail. Yes.
San Grial. Holy Grail.
San Grial. Wasn't that what the two men on the train said? Why would they be talking about the Holy Grail? And what does the Grail have to do with Rennes-le-Chateau?
Yes. Yes.
Secrets of the Holy Grail. I wonder if that book's got something to do with this area. Unfortunately, the store is closed.
Well, it has quite a lot to do with this thing. What about this?
I think it's a bookstore.
Very good, Gabriel. I think it's a bookstore. And there's the rental. I think we could...
Not sure what it says, but if it has to do with bikes, I'm there.
Okay, let's see. Can we get bikes? Yes, some scooters, and I think that's Harley Davidson.
Oh, check out that Harley. Wow, I'd love to drive that baby.
You definitely want to drive that baby, I know that. And
looks like they're open from 2 to 5.
So we have to...
I'll have to come back later.
Yes, we have to come back later. And the point is, we really want the Harley. So we have to work for it. Anyways, let's go and check around this little village. A museum and the church. Can we go over there? Come on, faster. And Tor Magdala, I think this is... Can we enter here?
Tor Magdala.
Yes, Tor Magdala. A very interesting building. Most of these buildings, I think, are modeled quite closely how they look in real life. Of course, outside, but of course, artistic license. But basically, Tor Magdala is similar, quite similar to the real one, and so is the Church of Rennes-le-Chateau, which is a quite interesting looking church, especially from inside. You will see, it's in the game.
It's just a decorative post, I guess.
But yeah, there's some interesting architecture and buildings around Rennes-le-Chateau, and yes, there is actually a myth about treasure. I think a Holy Grail is one. And
nope, those don't work together.
No. So that is something that has been piqued interest of many people. There's a one book, Holy Blood, Holy Grail, which you could say gave a... if you know the Dan Brown Da Vinci Code, the Holy Blood, Holy Grail is... well... a book that has same ideas, and probably Dan Brown got the ideas from that book. Some of them, not all. But it's a pseudoscience history book, and it's about treasures and whatnot of Rennes-le-Chateau. And the Sonia, is it open yet?
They're open all day.
Yes, they're open. And this game also has some connections to the Holy Blood, Holy Grail, because...
It's not really my style. Looks more like something Mosley would wear.
Well, yes it is.
Somebody lost a hat.
Unfortunately, we can't take it just yet, but there was already a hint.
Pictures of the town and stuff.
Yeah, we need those, but not with Gabriel. Well, hello there, let's...
I'm assuming she works here.
Hi, how are you? You run this place?
Ah oui, yes.
Nice to meet you. The name's Knight.
Very well.
And you are?
Madame Girard. Is there something I can help you with?
There might be.
Baby crying, apparently. Yeah, I don't know what the stuttering is.
Have you heard a baby crying in the past 24 hours?
I have 3 grandchildren. What do you think?
And what about the Holy Grail?
Say, does the Holy Grail have something to do with this area?
Perhaps.
And what would the connection be exactly?
Some believe the Templars found sacred Christian treasure in the Holy Land. When they were persecuted, they would have hidden it, n'est-ce pas? It really is not that difficult a leap, monsieur.
Sacred Christian treasure, like the Holy Grail?
Possibly. The most famous Grail story, written by Wolfenbach, was set in Languedoc. Did you know that, monsieur? No, of course you did not.
Yeah, basically, the Holy Blood, Holy Grail discuss quite a lot about the area of Rennes-le-Chateau and possible secrets that the Sonier might have known. But anything else?
Is there anything special I should know about the town?
The displays will tell you the history of Rennes-le-Chateau.
And Templars?
You mentioned Templars, as in the Knights Templars? Were they really from this?
If you wish to know about the Templars, read the history board.
And the treasure? I guess she will say read the boards.
There's supposed to be some kind of treasure buried around here, right?
Yes, that is the theory.
Well, what kind of treasure is it?
That is part of the mystery, monsieur.
Okay, so what are some of the possible treasures?
Gold stores of the Romans, the fabulous wealth of the Visigoths, which was never found, the fabulous wealth of the Merovingians, which was never found. Or it could be the fabulous wealth of the Cathars, which...
Yeah, I gotcha. The Templars too, right?
But of course, they had more fabulous wealth than anyone. Why do you think that French pig dog of a king turned on them?
Aren't you French in this region?
Well, France thinks so.
Yes, and anything else about the treasure?
Any other theories on the possible treasure?
Well, the Romans did destroy the Temple of Jerusalem, stole sacred Hebrew artifacts. Perhaps it is the lost treasure of Jerusalem that is buried around here. And then there is this one theory.
Yes?
Never mind. I am a good Catholic woman myself. Why don't you read up on the subject if you are so very interested?
As you can see, that is a very interesting area. And two men with a trunk.
Say, were you around last night?
I was at home, monsieur.
Oh, you didn't happen to see anyone coming into town, did you? Late? Around 11?
I am well asleep by then. The early bird catches the worm, you know.
Yeah, and what an incentive that is, too.
I think we have exhausted this discussion. And I can't remember if Gabriel reads those, but if he doesn't, I probably will. But anyways, let's go and see. But before we go through these boards, I will talk to these two lovely ladies. Or before I talk to them, can I go around here? Come on. I should be able... I have no idea what... Oh, yes.
My goodness, Estelle. Look at this. It's the sacred number of Ra.
You're right, Lily. And look, it says Virgo. Isis.
And Trinus et Unus. 301, isn't it? Or am I conjugating badly?
Oh, I'm afraid I never had Latin.
Well, I think I'm right. Do you suppose they're referring to Nut, Horus, and Osiris?
They could be referring to God, Jesus, and the Holy Ghost, couldn't they?
Don't be stupid. Anyway, Dr. Wen says it's all the same thing. Or was that Mary, God, and Jesus?
Look at that shape. Wasn't there something like that in Dr. Wen's sacred geometry?
Shh! Do you want to give everything away?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Before... Oh, that was a little bit weird. I think we should go like here, and after that here. Let's see. Does Gabriel read those? If not, I will.
These panels tell the history of the Rennes-le-Chateau area.
Okay. The Celts, the earliest recorded inhabitants of Languedoc, were Celtic. Several stone monuments in the area are thought to be French versions of Stonehenge. Very little is known about this period. The Romans. The Romans called this area Gaul. They had many rich silver and gold mines here, sustained by slave labor. Gaul was a favorite spot for exiling people. Pontius Pilate and Herod Antipas were both exiled here by... Really?
These panels tell the history of the Rennes-le-Chateau area.
What else? The Visigoths conquered Rome, raiding the city of Rome itself in 410. They ended their nomadic existence by settling in this area with their vast stores of plundered wealth. Nearby Toulouse was their capital. The Merovingian dynasty, 461 to 962 Anno Domini, was a line of mystical priest kings with long hair that ruled the German Franks. Clovis I in 507 defeated Alaric II of the Visigoths in battle. Clovis I made pact with Roman Pope to consolidate the position of each. In 671, Merovingian king Dagobert II married Giselle de Reyes, niece of Visigoth king. Her hometown Rennes-le-Chateau, then called Rede, became the Merovingian stronghold. The two had a son, Sigisbert IV. I'm sorry if I actually mutilate these names, I try my best. On December 23rd, 679, Dagobert II was murdered by a servant under direction from the king's treacherous mayor of the palace, Pepin the Fat. His 3-year-old son Sigisbert IV disappeared, and the kingship passed to weaker branch of the family tree. The Pope endorsed this murder. The Carolingians, the family line of Pepin the Fat, gradually took over rulership. In 754, Pepin III, by the pronouncement of the Pope, officially became king of the Franks. His dynasty included Charlemagne. The Carolingians' rule ended in 987 with the new dynasty of Capetians. Okay, that went wrong. Anyways. Septimania. From the Spanish Pyrenees up to Toulouse and Narbonne, there was a strong Jewish contingent. In 759, Pepin III, in exchange for acknowledgement from the Jewish leaders, made Septimania an independent kingship. The Jewish Septimanians chose as their king Theodoric, descendant of Sigisbert IV. Theodoric's descendants include Guillaume de Gellon and Godefroy de Bouillon, Duke of Lorraine and conqueror of Jerusalem during the Crusades. The Cathars, perhaps as an outgrowth of the region's historical independence, in the late 12th century the Languedoc became the hotbed of a group called the Cathars. The Cathars were nominally Christians, but their theology was considered heretical by the Catholic Church. The Pope arranged the Albigensian Crusade in 1207, in which the Cathars were slaughtered, men, women and children. The region never fully recovered. Yes, that's interesting time. Knights Templars. Although the Templars were inaugurated in Jerusalem in 1118, several of the key founders came from Languedoc, including Hugues de Payne, Count of Champagne. The temple continued its association with the region, establishing several bases here. Many high-ranking Templars came from Cathar families, including Bertrand de Blanchefort, fourth Templar Grandmaster. The Knights Templar were eventually accused of heresy. As a general arrest occurred in 1307, the group was disbanded and all that resisted were burnt at the stake. Oh, what is this? When Adam delved and Eve Span. Who was then the gentleman? Okay. Let's continue. I think we are... Yes. Berengue Chaunier was born and raised near Rennes-le-Chateau in a town called Montazels. He was ordained and appointed abbé to Rennes-le-Chateau in 1885 at the age of 33. For 6 years, Chaunier struggled on the starvation salary. He managed to raise a little money from locals to restore the decrepit church. He began the work 1891 and was dismantling the altar when he found a hollow in an ancient Visigoth pillar. Yeah, this is the story about possible story. Inside the hollow, Chaunier found four parchments in wooden tubes. The parchments were said to be two genealogies, a two-sided parchment containing Greek scripture, and a confession of one Abbé Pigot, abbé at Rennes-le-Chateau in 1789, and confessor of the Blanchefort family. Chaunier took the discovery to his superior, the Bishop of Carcassonne. The bishop sent him to Paris, where they stayed for 3 weeks. In Paris, he was introduced to various persons known to be involved in esoteric and occult circles. He paid to have copies made of several paintings in the Louvre. Chaunier built a road and water system for the town. He refurbished the church in a garish and unorthodox manner. He gave money away and spent fortune on his friends. Although a later superior demanded he named the source of his wealth, Chaunier was excused from such an explanation by the Pope himself. Chaunier also did some unaccountable things, such as destroying several of the tombstones in the local graveyard and defacing other ancient local inscriptions. Distinguished and mysterious visitors came to see Chaunier at Rennes-le-Chateau, including Archduke Johann von Habsburg, cousin of the Austrian Emperor. Chaunier died suddenly of a stroke on January 17, 1917, at the age of 65. His death came only days after Marie Denarnaud ordered his casket. Okay. Though Marie said she would reveal his secrets before she died, she never did. All she said was that people in the area were walking on cold and didn't even know it. And yes, after that, there has been many different theories that would explain what happened to Chaunier. Maybe he had something confessions he used to as extortion to get money, had some dirty secrets about people, found a treasure and whatnot. There are so many I can't even start to discuss, because of course, yes, there's a thing that it could be a Templar treasure, Roman treasure, whatever treasure. And Asmodee. Anyways, what do we have here? Nothing. I think that is a real picture of Chaunier. And hello, ladies. Okay. Come on.
Good morning, ladies.
Look, Estelle, the gentleman has come over to introduce himself. Isn't that charming?
Well, I try. The name's Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Yes. How do you do, Mr. Knight? I'm Estelle Styles, and this is Lady Lily Howard.
Renowned on stage and screen. And now you're thinking, how modest, how petite, and of course, I am Lily.
Yes, very interesting characters. Let's continue. And what about the treasure?
You wouldn't by any chance be here looking for the Holy Grail, would you?
Ah, but we all seek the Holy Grail.
You mean everyone on the tour?
No, little man. All mankind. The correct question is not, do you seek the Grail, but do you know what the Grail is?
Well, what is it?
Ah.
Yes, what the Grail is, and about...
Are you with the tour group?
He's a sly one, Estelle.
Yes, Mr. Knight, we are.
What about you, dear boy? I thought we'd met everyone this morning.
Oh, I'm a friend of Mosley's.
Ah, well.
Oh, well. What about the treasure?
Are you all here looking for the treasure?
Well, we can hardly deny it since we're on the tour.
But it's not as though we have a theory, Mr. Knight.
Estelle, you're so subtle.
Oh, yeah? You got a theory? Well, let me hear it.
Is that a note of ridicule I hear? Can it be?
No, I didn't.
Do you think perhaps that only men can have valid theories?
Hardly. It's just the whole idea of a...
Lily, are we to take it that you yourself have no theory, sir?
About the treasure? No, I don't.
Methinks he doth protest too much.
It's possible.
Well, I'm almost certain that Gabriel doesn't have any theories about the treasure. Can we check anything?
It's a letter in French.
And?
It's an angel holding a devil in chains. Odd. I've never seen Satan drawn quite like that.
Okay, and?
A bunch of old documents in French. Be still, my heart.
This is interesting. When the Grace Nakimura finally arrives, she is actually more interested about the treasure, and we are doing more treasure hunting with her. Okay, I think we have done everything in here. I could make actually a save. And hopefully game works. Yeah, I don't know what the stutter is all about. There's nothing we can do about it at the moment. To be honest, I don't think we can do anything about it at all. I think it's because it's so old game, it doesn't really realize the newer GPUs. Basically, when I try to change the resolution to higher, or force it to higher, it thought that there's not enough oomph with my GPU. Oh. Yes, the days are in segments, and they go forward after you done proper things. So if you're missing something, the day won't go forward. And if I remember correctly, the whole game lasts for 3 days. Come on, run. Let's go.
Nope, those don't work together.
No. But can we go over here? Yes, we can. Here's the infamous cat.
A black cat. How appropriate.
Now let's see what happens if I pet the cat. Or at least try.
You try to share a little human kindness, and what does it get you?
Not much. Not much at all. Well, we can't do anything else with the cat at the moment. So we might as well go and check the church. Again, it is rather interesting looking church. Let's check this. Come on. Where's my Gabriel? Where is my Gabriel? Come on. Do I need to go inside? Okay, finally. Let's see. Can you read this for me?
Terribilis est locus isti. Whatever.
I can't remember. My Latin is so rusty. Something maybe. How nice this place is, or how horrible. I think it's nice place. This is something like that. I can't remember. I should remember that. Domus mea domus orationis vocapitur. I'm hesitant to even try. Orationis vocapitur. My house. Called prayer. Okay, that's enough. I'm not even trying. I think my translations are sucky. So, anyways, they might be totally wrong. I'm not going to even. Oh.
Chi è colpevole di questo sacrilegio?
May I be of service, monsieur?
Par ce signe tu le vaincras? Could you tell me what is meant by this?
It means, by this sign shall you conquer it.
It? What is it? The proper phrase is par ce signe tu vaincras. By this sign shall you conquer, meaning naturally the sign of the cross.
I am aware that there's been a slight modification, yes.
To what end? What is the it to which the words refer?
Monsieur, the Abbé Saunière designed this statue. What he meant by this, or by any of the decorations in the church, we can only surmise.
I see. If that is your answer, then you cannot be of service to me. Good day.
Monsieur?
Yeah, just decided I try to avoid even partial translations the rest of the game. And by this sign you conquer, or by this sign you... As you can see, this is very interesting looking church, and it is in real life as well. Haven't been there. One of those places I would definitely want to visit at some point. But yes, I think it's very colorful and very, well, not unorthodox church, but still, yes. And yes.
Nothing like a little satanic imagery to make a church feel cozy.
Yes.
That guy said it means, by this sign shall you conquer it.
Yeah, the problem is, it is problematic, of course. And
what are they looking for? The last virgin in France?
Okay, let's... I think this was just... I'm not even certain what was the... I think you need to follow these hands. I'm not certain why...
Huh. Those hand positions can also make a tilted square. Never noticed that when I took catechism classes.
I'm not certain...
What are they looking for?
Oh.
The last virgin in France?
What that really changes if you do it or do not. Anyways.
It's Jesus and John the Baptist. They look dusty.
Okay, and I think... What?
He falls again, or something. Father O'Brien would be ashamed at my memory.
Okay, and...
From the dark depths of my early religious training, I seem to remember something about Veronica and a veil.
I don't think these are as important to check.
Saint Germain. Never heard of her. Maybe she's the saint of relativity. Get it? Germain. Relative. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, okay, that's interesting. What about Saint Roch?
Saint Roach. Nice legs. Maybe he's the patron saint of Gillette. Never mind.
Yeah, we definitely want to hear these.
Mary Magdalene. What a babe, huh?
And this one.
Saint Anthony the Hermit. There's a fun-loving guy.
Oh yes, definitely. And let's...
Madonna and Child. It's kind of a Catholic thing.
Then the question is...
It's Joseph holding the infant Jesus.
Yes.
The Magdalene washing Jesus' feet. They just don't make women like that anymore.
Thank you. What is that?
Mary Magdalene in some kind of a cave. A skull, a book, and a cross made from a tree with living branches. Huh.
Yeah, I think that's enough. Let's talk Senor Bukele, if I remember correctly.
And I thought that only American tourists were that rude.
Or was it? Or am I mistaken? But
are you with the tour?
Si, signore. And who are you?
My name's Knight. My friend Mosley is on your tour.
Ah, I am Bukele, Vittorio Bukele.
Nice to meet you. How'd you like the tour so far?
I am enjoying it. Yes, thank you.
Okay, when did you check in?
Did you get in late last night, Signor Buccelli?
Signore. Yes, it was quite late.
Did you drive, or...
I took a train.
Oh, yeah? I came in last night by train. What train were you on?
From Naples.
Train from Naples, okay.
So, what do you think of the church?
It isn't a church. They should make that clear.
It's not a church?
No, this parish was closed years ago. The building is a tourist attraction, nothing more.
Okay, and you have anything about the Grail? Any thoughts?
Do you know anything about the Holy Grail being around here?
The Grail is a story, nothing more.
Okay, and treasure?
Did you come to look for the treasure?
Treasure? Signori, please.
Oh, you don't think there is a treasure?
I would be very surprised.
Then how come you took the tour?
Well, the history of the area and the fable of the treasure, these interest one, no?
No, not really.
Then why are you here?
Oh, yeah, the history, sure.
Way to go. So, nothing else with you then. And can we take these? What is...
They got brochures, but they're in French.
Okay, so I don't... Saint Antoine de Padua? Did we check that?
Saint Anthony of Padua. And there's a kid coming out of a book. Scary. Almost enough to make you never pick up a book again.
Great, okay. Hermit and I think we check everybody else. So, are you...
He looks like a math teacher I had once, which explains why I never liked math.
Okay, and Aberno?
Hey, how are ya? The name's Knight.
Good afternoon, Mr. Knight.
Are you the priest here, or...?
People call me the Abbé, yes. The name's Arnaud. Abbé Arnaud.
Yeah, I still remember these names. I think I have played this way too often. Although it's been, 7 years since I last tried.
This is quite a place. I haven't seen many churches this, colorful.
I assure you, it is unique. Saint Mary Magdalene's is quite ancient, but Abbé Saunière restored it in the 1890s. It is his spirit you see around you.
Ah, nice.
Hopefully this is not too dark. The game lighting, I mean. Lighting.
You don't see churches dedicated to Mary Magdalene very often.
Ah, but the Magdalene cult was quite strong in the old days, particularly in this part of the world.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
The Magdalene journeyed to the south of France after the death of Jesus. She lived here for many years. In fact, you can visit her remains at a church near Marseille.
Huh, I had no idea.
And Holy Grail?
The Holy Grail has been linked to this area, is that right?
The connection is nearly as old as the Grail legend itself. What have you read on the subject?
Not much. Arthurian legends aren't really my thing. But it's supposed to be a cup that contained the blood of Christ, isn't it?
A vessel that contains the blood of Christ, yes.
Okay, anything else?
Do you think the Holy Grail is behind the treasure of Rennes-le-Chateau?
It is possible.
Come on, let's keep continuing. And
do you know of anyone in this area that has a particular interest in the Grail?
Besides myself? No one that I can think of. Of course, the treasure seekers who visit the valley are often interested in the Grail.
Of course, of course.
What do you mean by the Magdalene cult?
A cult of devotion. It's still quite strong in this area, despite the best efforts of the Catholic Church. Did you know that most of the famous Black Madonna images were not images of the Virgin Mary at all, but of the Magdalene? The Church wanted to downplay the role of Mary Magdalene, so they called her a prostitute and insisted that all the Black Madonnas were really the Virgin Mary.
Anything else?
But the Black Madonnas usually show a mother and child, don't they? If the woman's Mary Magdalene, who's the child?
Excellent question, Mr. Knight.
Yes, Mr. Knight.
Do you know much about the Templars?
I know the basic history. There are a few Templars buried in the cemetery, But, yes. I think I'll refer you to a young scholar staying in the house near the Chateau de Blanchefort. His name is Larry Chester. He says he's working on a Templar book.
Okay, thanks.
And let me know if he's helpful at all, will you?
Sure.
Well, we'll do that. But anyways, yeah, Larry Chester.
Do you think that there's a treasure around here?
Of course there's a treasure, but it will not be found by just anyone. Let those who have ears hear.
Right.
I think Gabriel is thinking that he's a little bit doubtful about the treasure. And apparently everybody has a theory about the treasure, although either it's Holy Grail or money or something else. Anyways, as you can hear, the time is clicking on. Let's go check the cemetery if we can. Maxine Lafayette. I don't think there's anything important important at the moment.
Gee, a pirate must be buried here.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, skull and cross. Okay. Pierre Francois. If I remember correctly, Duc de Reyes?
Duke de Reyes, 1700s.
Okay, and Marie Denarnaud.
Ici repose Mademoiselle Marie Denarnaud. Died January 1953 at 85 years old.
She was the Sonia's housekeeper.
There's a heart-shaped sign in the wall.
If I remember correctly, and
looks like the parsonage, maybe, or whatever they call them in France.
I think there's nothing else for us here at the moment, and we might actually we have to return actually to the hotel. And well, this episode has been 1 hour and 20 minutes. I think that is enough for the first episode. Yeah, it's a slow-paced game again. Hopefully I will get through the crashes. Well, let's hope there won't be that many crashes. One we had, and I still don't know what is well, there's a little bit that stuttering and whatnot, but that is again nothing we can do about it. Hopefully it's not too dark anyways. This game is a little bit interesting with the lighting. It, like, as you can see, this is very light at the moment, but in some places it's darker than it should be, maybe. But hopefully this is okay, and yes, definitely we will continue playing this game, and hopefully we can get through this. What I can see without recording, there wouldn't be much problems to play this game. Maybe little crashes here and there, but the recording part is actually quite a tricky one to get working. Well, tricky, but a little bit. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.